didn't get along, people that didn't like each other, neighboring countries that frankly didn't like each other, but now it's just this moment in time. So we look forward to welcoming the hostages, like you can't believe, home to their families, and that'll take place early next week.
I hear you. Hey, good morning. The party is still over. Kick in. I see you. Come back in here. There's someone over here. I hear you. Somewhere. How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the Bird Channel. Okay. Aloha, everyone. It is, my watch is different. Thursday, October 9th. And, it's Thursday. It's all confusing, but there's peace in the Middle East. That's a Trump saying at the cabinet meeting. But now that he's at the cabinet meeting, now that I'm in front of you at the cabinet meeting, peace in the Middle East. But those radical left Democrats are stopping the cities from being safe. If it wasn't for them interfering with their new terrorist group, Antifa. Yes, he labeled Antifa a new terrorist group, the enemy from within. And then if it wasn't for this and that, and those high prices of pharmaceuticals, now he has Trump RX. He's peddling pharmaceuticals out of his own website. Cheaper prices, buy cheap. If it was, but there's peace. There's peace in the Middle East. Okay, so that's the big news. The hostages are going to be released, he says, early next week. It was Saturday, Sunday, but it was now it's early next week. And there's a whole lot to unpack. It would be great. I mean, everyone was going, peace in the Middle East was such a chant of hope for a long time, ever back to Nixon and Kissinger and honestly, let's get this, because all you need is love. You need a little love in the situation. There's peace in the Middle East. You need some love in there. But speaking of some loving, the one thing that I think of is the hostages, right? They've been there for 2 years in tunnels and underground, and some of them have already died. And of the, 23 that were left? I'm not even sure. They're all a couple years older. In tunnel years, that's probably 10 years older. I don't know how many are in very good condition or even alive. So there's going to be, I think, a different response when they finally release hostages and they're going from this place to that place in the cars at the border, and they're going, oh my gosh, directly to the hospital sort of deal. That's what they usually do. But there might be a little bit different reaction when it's like, holy shit, look what you've done. Even though they are released, and that's great, and even if they're passed away, their remains are released, but there'll be like there's going to be a new wave of reaction. So that's going to another thing that might be teetery to this peace in the Middle East is that it's all on paper for Trump. See, Hamas and Israel agreed to phase 1, which is sort of like disarmament and release the hostages, and then they're going to pull back to that little agreed upon border, which is disputable. Where did you draw that line? And so there's a lot going on, and all the countries all around Israel are all Arabic, and that means a lot of them are like either that Shiite Muslim or Sunni Muslim. Saudi Arabia is Sunni. Gee, I get them all mixed up. Some of those Hezbollahs and those, I think they're Shiite.
Ugly.
And then, they're all on board. They say they're backing it because, well, I don't know, because. And I think one of the most shakiest elemental things is that who's going to be controlling that Palestinian area after? See, you got Israel's going to pull back, they're going to disarm, but then who's going to be in charge of government in the Palestine? Is it the Hamas? The Hamas, they figure the Hamas, the battle Hamas, the underground tunnel pop up and shoot all those guys are kind of pretty much gone. But now, who's going to take over the Palestine thing? Is it Hamas affiliated, Palestine affiliated? They want to have Palestine technocrat, whatever that means. It's like an Elon Musk technocrat. They want to have someone basically kind of neutral, and that's going to be very difficult to find a neutral thing. And they have someone that's kind of more Hamas leaning. They're going to still have. So there it is, phase one, and the hostages haven't even been released yet. And Trump's out there pouting his Trump RX and whatever the heck, and Antifa. Now, back to America, we have the cities. I gotta be super fast, and this is not gonna be fast, is it? So, Antifa has been labeled a terrorist group. Now, let me tell you something about Antifa. It ain't a group. It's not an organization. They're calling it an organization terrorist group that's as big as Hamas. Goodbye. It's as big as Goodbye. It's as big as all these other Hezbollah, MS-13. It's as bad as all the... Antifa is more of a ideological thing. It's a idea position. It's kind of like V for Vendetta, the movie, and you see it's like, yeah, there's elements of history to it, but it's like, yeah, I wish we need one of them. Yeah. It's kind of like an idea, and the idea is basically anti-fascism. Antifa is anti-fascism. So the whole thing is anti-fascism, and Trump is pushing fascism ways of doing things, autocrat fascism, and he's calling everyone else a fascist. And Antifa is an idea of no fascism, like no kings, no fascism. It's not an organized group where you get your card-carrying member and a gun and a badge or whatever. You know, there's no organization. So, but now that there's a boogeyman organization, right? It's all vague. Anyone can be labeled Antifa, and then they can they can sick ICE after them. So, you're Antifa, you will be deported, you will be sent to Guantanamo, new place. So, it's just a boogeyman label.
6:30 a.m.
Okay, what was that again?
6:30 a.m.
Okay, thank you, Down Under.
Justice
for all. So they're gonna have no Antifa, it's a terrorist organization. That's a move. That's like saying, we don't like you because the way you're against us. You're not even part of an organization. So it's that. And that's the news. The vlog is, I gotta go. I got one of my back appointments, so I was supposed to make this super fast, so let's just go. Peace in the Middle East. Thriller in Manila. Rumble in the jungle. First phase to peace. Both sides sign off on U.S. broker deal. Oh, Trump is waiting for his, give me the Nobel Peace Prize now. But good for these guys. There's the Gaza people going, yeah. At least they're not getting just freaking bombed left and right, you know? I mean, at least it's on a ceasefire, though, I guess. Sports. This guy is an ancient Hawaiian war club.
Speak.
Hello? And football, prep football, yay! We got a new football guy. We have a running back. Okay, this is gonna be kind of cool. We got, wait, we're going to do this way, eh? We got a new running
I'm
back
inside it.
at UH, and what is it? Brandon Sims or something. But he's good. He's actually good. He catches the ball and runs. See, that's the whole thing. You get a running back that catches and runs. You get a good one of those. It's like you can average quarterback. They're like more important than quarterback in a lot of ways. Pretty much. If you got a good running back, the quarterback, you throw the ball to the running back and they run and they score and 1st and 10, do it again. Now it's if you had a good quarterback and not a good throw the ball way over and nobody catches it. Throw the ball and nobody catches it. So this guy, it's gonna Warriors are gonna be good. I think. Yeah. So back to yeah. So what? I'm just thinking. Hope the UH gets good. That'll be fun. And then there's some high school media line. Yay. Okay. Run, catch, hit, get tackled. A little back in the day. Yeah. This might be a simple edit. When you want to relax in 1953, just go outside and, hey, can we put up this, rain gutter maybe for you, or paint the house? More than 24 university students swarmed the YWCA building in Seaview Avenue with 3-day painting party. YWCA provided paint and lunches. This is when it was, before they had the song YMCA. It was just like, hey, yeah, okay. Anyways, when it was at YMCA, not that now. I think sure. I haven't looked. Oh, could it be? It is. It's Japanese word of the week.
Rasu Bosu. A term originally from video games that referred to the strongest character.
I'm following you.
A player must be defeated to complete the game. Recently, the term has been used to describe a strong opponent or a difficult problem that is hard to overcome.
Rasu Bosu. Oh. Okay. Thank you.
The grave.
The grave? It's Halloween. Little political cartoon.
Fox Kids, FA Recruiter.
Oh yeah, you need some air traffic controllers. You get some guys. You can do that. We can sure control it. There's air traffic control towers with no air traffic control. None. No air traffic controller. We're gonna do.
Endeavor to keep violence best and right home. If states want to help IS, they'll provide it. It is Hamas committing genocide.
I guess I have to do this one. Yeah.
It is Hamas, not Israel, committing genocide.
A writer supports.
Closer.
Shh. A writer supports the banning of U.S. arms shipments to, quote, genocidal Israel.
Democratic leaders failed to take anti-Israel stance. Cite article September 5th.
Apparently, it will take more than the cross-border massacre of 1,200 people and the hostage of another 250 to warrant U.S. assistance to its besieged Mid-East ally. The writer has accused the wrong side of genocidal intent. In fact, the 200,000 to 300,000 who first settled in Gaza after it was given by Israel to Palestinian Arabs has grown to well over 2 million in 2 decades. Hardly a textbook version of carrying out a genocidal campaign. Meanwhile, terrorist activities, threats from annihilation from the river to the sea, and assassinations that are truly genocidal are occurring frequently. The Democratic Party would be wise to resolve that U.S. arms shipments continue to until Hamas surrenders. The hostages are released and Iran is not doing the work of the Muslim Brotherhood.
I'm not sure.
Matthew R. Skang Makiki. Oh, thank you, Matthew, for talking in tutu voice and sending in your letter. Now that it's public domain, I can take it, whatever. I'm not sure what you... maybe you're a little late with this because they got the thing going on. So Hamas is actually... phase 1, they're supposed to disarm so they don't have any guns. So, yeah, that's a counter to send them more arms until, or Israel more arms. Okay, the thing is, Israel gets accused of genocide because the Palestinian civilians are getting killed in big numbers. And it goes on for a long time. So it's like, oh, my children. And yeah, because the Hamas and those type of terrorist groups,
You don't understand.
definitely anti-Israel aligned, and they're just extreme Muslim, those groups have a tactic of using human shields. So they'll hide around the children.
What do you want?
They surround themselves. They'll never bomb us. And that's how they continue.
What should I do?
That's why the hostages, 250, they got hostages because they knew after the attack, and they killed a whole lot of people, and they got hostages, it's harder for them to just wipe them out. So that was the whole thing. So it is Hamas bad.
Have we met?
And yeah, they're the ones that really did the provoking and the mass killing. And I don't know, when they're whipping around the word genocide and stuff, I mean, they're trying to make who's the good guy and who's the bad guy. They're both doing bad things because it's a war. And the Israel guys can't stop, because if they stopped, Hamas rebuilds and they're in the same spot they were before that October 7, 2 years ago, when they crossed the border. They'll do another thing like that until from the river to the sea, there's no Israel. So that's the thing they're contending with. And what the heck? What am I doing? Have a good day. It's the peace in the Middle East. Buy drugs from the convicted felon we have for our president. Oh gosh. Aloha to you. Have a good day. I gotta go. Oh, gotta do this.